Hello and welcome to Startup Hack. Today we are going to talk about C# mappers every .NET developer must know about. So let's jump right in. Okay, today we are going to talk about C# mappers. Make sure to check out the link down below because we always provide a code sample that you can pull down and follow along so you can see in our project. So object-to-object O2O mappers are an essential tool for developers working with object-oriented programming languages like C#. These mappers allow you to easily transform data from one object to another, which is particularly useful when working with complex object graphs. However, the performance of these mappers can vary significantly based on the mapper used and the complexity of the objects being mapped. In this video, we will explore some of the most popular O2O mappers for C# and how they perform in terms of speed and memory. Do you want to earn $100,000 a year? Do you want to become a software developer within just 3 months? With our amazing course and awesome tutors, you never have to worry about getting stuck. We help students to learn skills that companies want to hire. We are Startup Hack. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. So let's get started. So number one is Inline O2O Mapper. It's a lightweight and simple way to map objects in C#. It requires no additional libraries or configurations. This mapper is ideal for small object graph and simple mappings. However, for large objects graphs, it may not be as performant as other mappers that use more advanced mapping algorithms. So number two is reflection. Reflection-based mappers are widely used in C# and are common approach for O2O mapping. Reflection-based mappers work by reflecting over the properties of the source and target objects and then mapping them accordingly. This method is easy to use and requires no additional libraries, but it can be slow and memory intensive, especially for large object graphs. So number third is AutoMapper. AutoMapper is a popular open source O2O mapper for .NET that uses reflection-based mapping. AutoMapper is highly configurable and can be used with LinkU to project objects, making it a powerful tool for data manipulation. However, the configuration required to use AutoMapper can be complex and the reflection-based mapping may not be as performant as other mappers that use more advanced algorithms. Number four is TinyMapper. TinyMapper is a lightweight open source O2O mapper for .NET that uses code generation to create mappings. This method results in faster mapping times than traditional reflection-based mappers, make it a great option for large objects graphs. TinyMapper is easy to use and requires minimal configuration. However, it does not support advanced features like mapping of nested objects. Alright, number five is Mapster. Mapster is a lightweight open source O2O mapper for .NET that uses both reflection-based and code generation-based mapping. Mapster is designed to be easy to use and requires minimal configuration. It supports mapping of nested objects and can handle complex objects graphs. However, the use of both reflection and code generation may impact performance in some cases. So number six is ValueInjecter. ValueInjecter is a lightweight open source O2O mapper for .NET that uses reflection-based mapping. ValueInjecter is designed to be simple and easy to use with minimal configuration required. It supports mapping of nested objects and can handle complex object graphs. However, the reflection-based mapping may not be as performant as other mappers that use more advanced algorithms. So the last is FastMapper. FastMapper is a high-performance open-source O2O mapper for .NET that uses code generation to create mappings. This method results in faster mapping times than traditional reflection-based mappers. FastMapper is designed to be easy to use with a fluent API and minimal configuration required. It supports custom type conversion and can handle complex objects graph. When choosing an object-to-object mapper for C# developers have several options to consider. The performance analysis shows that for small object graph, the inline O2O mapper is fastest, followed closely by FastMapper. For large and more complex objects graph, code generation-based mappers like TinyMapper and FastMapper may be more performant. Reflection-based mappers like AutoMapper and ValueInjecter are easy to configure but may not be the most performant option for larger object graph. Ultimately, the best choice depends on the size and complexity of the object graph and its specific performance requirement. Hope you like this video and don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for latest update. For joining our course, you can simply go to our website called startuphack.com. Thank you.